What's up guys, this is Matt from Become Elite, and today I'm going to teach you how to hit a long ball. The perfect long ball should have a little bit of backspin in it. It should be perfectly straight, and it should go about 40 to 50 yards. It needs to have height and also power, so it's in between a chip and a driven ball. So the key to hitting a good long ball is you roll the ball out 45 degrees from your body. Your approach is just like any other kick. You plant about level with the ball, maybe a little bit behind it. I like to be level with it. And the only difference though is that when you swing through, unlike a normal shot where your knee's over and you're hitting it right on the laces, and unlike the driven ball where you're hitting it more on the toe but you're still the knees over, the long ball, you're going to open up a little bit more and allow your foot to really go underneath the ball and pop it up. And we're not going to hit it with the laces here. Instead, we're going to go more on the toes, so lower on the laces. I like to make contact right about here for the long balls. And when you make contact, make sure that arm's out, you're leaning over, and your chest is high. I see a lot of kids bending over, and when they're kicking like this, you're not going to get enough power. Your chest needs to be up and high and leaning over. And then when you kick it, you're going to follow through. You can land on your shooting foot. It's going to drive that ball a little bit lower. I like to just swing through, and then you kind of get more of the loft. All right, so to overview, 45-degree run up, plant the foot about even with the ball, strike through, lean up, chest up, lean to the side and a little bit back. When you strike through, make that contact on the toe box on the bottom part of the laces, and then follow through as you normally would. And make sure the key points are pointing that toe down, making solid contact on the bottom part of the laces, and that you're opening up a little bit and getting underneath the ball. So here's some troubleshooting. If you get the ball to be too much like a chip shot and has way too much backspin and loft and it's like dying before it gets to your target, you're hitting too much underneath the ball and you're kind of slicing down under it and you're not getting enough power on it. So to do that, all you have to do is make your contact point on the ball like 1 to 2 inches higher. And then that should give you a little bit more power, and hopefully you'll still be getting that backspin as well. If the ball's curving away from you, that means that you're hitting it too much on the instep of your foot. So if you're hitting with your right foot and it's curving to the left, that means it's hitting down the instep and it's getting that side spin, and that's why it's curling away from you. To fix this, make sure that you turn that knee over a little bit and your laces are down and pointed at the ball, so that when you make contact with it, you're really striking it on that toe box on the bottom of the laces. And then make sure that you're also hitting the center of the ball. If you make contact right in that sweet spot with that perfect part of the ball, it's going to go straight. If you're getting the ball to slice away from you, so if you're hitting with your right foot and it's slicing off to the right, that means you're hitting it too much and you're leaning too far. And to switch that, just lean a little bit less and strike the ball a little bit higher up on the laces. That way you'll hit it more straight. And finally, if you can't really get the ball up as high as you want and it's more like a driven shot and you don't have that backspin where it's really flying through the air, that means that you're hitting too high on the ball or you're hitting too high on your laces. So if you hit too high on the ball, no matter what, you're just gonna hit it straight. And that's a good shot, but we're doing a long ball. For the long ball, make sure that contact point is towards the bottom quarter of the ball. And then if you're hitting it too high up on the laces, you're gonna get that knuckle shot. That's a great shot again, but we're trying to do the long ball. So to do that, make sure that you're hitting on your foot lower on the bottom part of the laces, what I call the toe box. I hope you guys learned something today. If you did, make sure to check out our other videos and be sure to subscribe. Thanks.